All right. Hello, everybody. It's Cozy Gaming. Welcome back to my channel in the Long Dark. I decided I wanted to do something new today, and that's look at a different area and try and survive just in this one area. I mean, it's kind of a challenge, but not really. So I already picked an area. I went ahead and made sure the game was running before I tried streaming. And I know I haven't streamed in a bit. I'm sorry, I've been busy. So yeah, this is what I'm up to today is trying this new area. I did not pick it random. I actually picked a very specific area that I've been to, but I don't know very well. So the whole point is to learn this area and learn all of the ways to go in and out of this area, if that makes sense. This way, when I go back to my regular game that I play, I'll know. And I didn't really want to do this on the game I've been playing so far. So yes, this is a new save. Let me grab my phone here. So yeah, that's kind of it. It's kind of a challenge to me, but not really a super one. Like not super challenging. So I wound up in a barn. I know I am in Pleasant Valley. I have nothing extra on me. I have nothing as far as I know. I'm still playing on the same, what was it called? I can't remember. Good grief. Pilgrim. Looks like we got a note. Okay, let's see if we can find some stuff. Because I literally have nothing. I have no weapons. Nothing. So, the whole point to this, and I may do it as a series, is I need to learn, oh, hello, the game better. Nice torch. And I want to learn, oh, hello, heavy hammer. I want to learn the ins and outs of each region, so I know where I want to go, how to get there, from coastal, whatchamacallit. Okay, let's keep looking around, see if we can find stuff that's helpful. So yeah, I don't have a crowbar. I don't have, so I can't open that one yet. I knew there was going to be a locked one. There always is. Running shoes that are not in good shape. This actually might not be a bad place to use as a base. Clean up all the boxes and stuff. Spray paint, you know I do love spray paint. It seems silly, but it's actually quite useful. Ooh, hatchet, finally, we got our first thing. More charcoal. Lots of little random things. Whetstone, let's check the drawer. So, if I look into my backpack, you can see everything I picked up is what I have in my inventory. I'm playing Asher again. You know, I don't have much clothing at the moment. Accessories, I basically nothing. Wool is a little better, I think, but they're worn, and I really need to fix some stuff. And then we have on these boots, and that is it. not much on us, so I'm sure some of you may know that I picked Pleasant Valley, I think is the name. I've only been here. Oh, another granola bar. I picked this region because it's an. I don't necessarily want it to be easier, but it's not so difficult that I can't figure things out. Is there anything over here? Ooh, backpack. Okay, love ketchup chips. See anything in the back of the truck? Yes, quality tools. That'll be helpful. Crackers. Matches. So we got some matches. All right, so this is not a bad spot for a base. I could use this as a base because it does have this, but I would like a house. Does this leave? Yeah. I'll go ahead and take that. Make sure I'm not missing anything. Nothing in there. I didn't think there would be. Alright, so cleared all the junk. And this is a really good space. I mean, you could make one of the stalls a bedroom. You can't do anything with the hay, though. That's a problem, because I want the hay space to be, you know, gone. So maybe it's not the best option, but I think it is a good option for short term, just because of the workbench. Just making sure I didn't miss anything. And then off we go. Luckily, I've already got my hand on a few charcoal, so my plan is also to map the entire region, or as much of it as we can. And this region does lead on to several others. So my hope is that I can learn with this. What's going on with my phone? Okay, maybe it's working. All right, we are in Pleasant Valley at the barn. There are a couple buildings or barn-like structures, storage structures. I'll look in those. First things first, is to get a map so I know where the hell I am. Okay. So, destroyed house, barn, cedar. So we kind of know what's going on. Let's go over here and see if there's any arrows in their target. That target, I can see some. At least one, and a broken one I can harvest. Alright. Up. Let's get back over here. Is there anything attached to the building? No. I haven't actually been here in quite some time. It's been at least a year or two since I've come to this region. I tend to prefer the regions I know rather well. Let's grab some of these stones and maybe I can nail a rabbit for once. Let's go ahead. Is there anything? I don't see anything in here, but... Yep, nothing. Alright, let's explore these kind of outbuildings. See if there's anything in there. Is it just me or does the hay look really weird? The texture seems to be off. Nothing over there. Oh, I see a bridge. And let's go ahead. Use number 2. Charcoal. Push that map up a little bit. Wind's starting to blow. Let's go ahead and break that down. Not really seeing anything super useful. Oh, here we go. Dog food and ammo. Nothing in here. Too bad we can't walk on top of the hay to look up there. Got some more rocks or stones. Okay. I kind of want to go over to where that bridge is and where I can see power lines. I know there are some buildings that are useful over there. There are wolves, and I have no idea what else is here. I don't know if this region has any moose. I'm sure it has deer. I'm sure it has rabbits. Alright, let's check out this car. Boot is locked. And it has stuff in the front seat and in the back. Oh, we got a knife, a flare, and a sewing kit. Nothing there. Nothing there. And we're not really warming up. So we better get a move on. Yeah, the bridge is this way, I think. So nice to have such a big bar to run or sprint. Ours has been so small in the other one. Contemplation Bridge. Looks like we might have some food down there possibly. Okay, so we definitely have some deer. And I do have the trader on, although I may not use him in this run through. I know there is like a small town, I think. I'm just trying to find it. Alright. See if there's anything in here. Nothing. Phooey. Alright, looks like we made it. So, Thompson's Crossing. Let's check out what's in here. Nothing.
Come in handy.
Alright, let's go inside this building. Lots of pallets we could turn into wood. Let's check this car. I did see something in the front, some spray paint and a chocolate bar. More matches and fourth toque. That's a lot of the beanies. That's a lot. Okay, let's check the trash because they put crackers in these sometimes. Okay, so this is Thompson's Market. Let's go in. At least there's a few foodstuffs left behind. Matches, potato, candy bar, another sewing kit. I'd like to get a lantern and the hatchet, or not the hatchet, but the other thing, the crowbar. Oh. Lantern fuel. Newspapers. Oats are good. Peaches are definitely good. And another soda. Oh, a couple. Some flour. I know I'm getting a little heavy, but I know what building I want to use as a base. It's not this one. Nice stem. Come on, give me a coffee. Yes. Coffee. You know I like coffee. More matches. Locked. Do I have a pry bar in here? More paint. Not seeing a pry bar. Okay. No other food. Nothing else that I can see here. Oh, crackers. I'll go ahead and take everything. And let's go to the next building. All right. Community Hall. Yeah, this is the one. This is going to be base for the time that we're in this region. Too many toques. That just means I can tear a bunch of them down. Game's giving me a lot of ammo, but no weapons yet. Come on, coffee. Give me coffee. Okay. This is a very good sized building. Whoops, back. Ah, perfect. Lots of good clothes. And a box for storage as well. More socks. I definitely need those. First aid stuff. Go ahead and get this water. Okay. Got several beds. I'm gonna go ahead and just drop my wood by the fireplace. Plus that lightens the load. Okay. Another pair of shoes. Nothing in there. I know there's another one behind the table. And oh, I love that sweater. It's so cute. No food. Ah, perfect. Got some chips. So, anything up here? Film, which I'm not really needing right now. Some of these tables can come in handy for putting things on. Lovely, more ammo, but no gun. That doesn't necessarily go anywhere. It's just a crawl space.
This pack is getting too heavy to carry.
Yeah. Cleared that one. Alright, so the first room's clear. One of the reasons I think this place makes a good base is the oven. We would have to walk a while to go do any crafting unless I went back, tore it apart, and rebuilt it here. But it does offer a lot of goodies, and I think that's a big bonus. And you can cook a lot of stuff, prep it for going places. Let's go ahead and throw you on there, cook lots of water. And there's also the recipes. Or at least that one for this area. Oh, let's see. So, got carrots, another soda. And then we have all the outbuildings to look into as well. Does have a radio. And it does have lots of storage, which is nice. More matches. Okay, and it has the door that goes out the back. Goodness, so much ammo, but no dang weapons. Okay, so one thing I want to do is to drop all my food in here. And I want to have some water. Go ahead and drink that. You need to lighten the load, so I'm going to go ahead and eat that candy bar. And I will eat this one as well. Okay, so... they're a little low, but as long as they're not 20%. Okay, drop, 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 drop. Okay, so that is all our food. I haven't checked the fridge. I have a little trepidation on checking the fridge. I guess that's okay, but I want to leave it there for now. Looks like more broth. Let me go ahead and drop off this soda. I'm gonna go ahead and drop all of that and some of our water. There we go. So cleared all the junk. I guess I can set that there. So we can look into this one. Of course, there's nothing. So let's go look at some other buildings. And see if we can find some more goodies. I'd like to see a can opener, especially a can opener, as well as, what do you call it? The hacksaw and the crowbar. Those would all be nice to find. And a gun. I prefer a rifle, but a gun would work. Like a handgun. Take that. Go ahead and clear the garbage so I can see. Got lots of potatoes, some more salt. No more coffee. Peanut butter is great. Love peanut butter. Luckily, I'm not allergic to peanuts. I do have a mild allergy to other nuts. Another nut, like I believe if I eat too many cashews, it makes me sick. Let's go ahead and just take everything. And I love cashews. I think it's cashews or one of the other nuts like that. They're so yummy, but I can't eat too many. I start to get a little itchy. Another sewing kit. More water. And the main reason I'm taking everything is so if I have to repair clothes, I have other clothes that I can repair or I can break down and use to repair other things. Let's go ahead and take that curtain. Start building a stockpile a little bit of cloth. Take that towel too. Because a lot of the clothes I'm finding are in really bad shape. Alright, let's get the next place here. Make sure there's nothing in there. Double check the fridge. I'll take that fish and drop him off outside. Well, nothing of interest there. I'm a little overweight, so I'm going to try and come over here and drop off some of it. At least want to leave the fish here. Now, I don't know if there's fishing spots. Let me go ahead and just leave him here and then go in and dump everything. I don't know if there's water here. I know there's at least a little for the what the heck are they called? It's been a minute since I played. So they're what are they called? You eat them and then you can use part of them as fire, like tinder. Drop that. Drop, 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 drop. And I'm also going to drop almost all of this. Let's leave a little bit. Let's go ahead and drink some. And then I'm going to put I'm going to check our clothing situation. Let's get over to this chest here because that's where I'm going to put clothes for now. Let's see. So, coat. So I do have this. It does give us lots of warmth, but it needs repair. So let's see if we can repair that. I know it's starting to get dark. Failed, of course it did. There we go. So we got a new parka. We've also got down vest, sports vest, and a light shell. I think I'm going to do this one. Is that the right? Yeah, because this one's good, but I'd rather have this under this. And then might as well go for the festive sweater underneath all that. I haven't found any extra pants. And then socks. Lots of sports socks, but I'm going to put on those. And of course now it's too dark to see. Yeah, I need to put that back on. Oh, I do have another pair of jeans. They're just worn. I could have put that on. I don't know. T-shirt. Okay, that gets rid of that weight. Just find a bed over by the fireplace.
This will come in handy.
Take the charcoal. Whoops, get back over there. Oh, there's some lantern fluid up there, but I still don't have a lantern. Oh, come on. Oh, what the heck. Just get it going. So let's wait to carry. And fuel and... Let's see, what should we have to eat? We're not super hungry. Maybe I'll just cook up a potato over on the fireplace. Go ahead and put that away. Save it for later. Place. Cook up a potato. And then we do have this kind of mattress here. Go ahead and move that along. Make sure we've got plenty of liquids. I'm going to give it an extra hour. All right. It is still dark. Go ahead and refill our needs here. Ah. Come on. No. Just use the cardboard ones. Ah, don't tell me I wasted a dang match. It's almost morning. Maybe I should wait on a fire. I want to go ahead and drop off all this. Hold on. Do I have more firewood on me? And should I drop it? Yes. Drop. I'm going to go ahead and drop all the papers. Just drop this stuff and all the books because they're all fireplace materials. Let's see. Should be okay going out and looking through another building. While we wait for the sun. Okay, so we did this first building over here, and we've also did the market across the way. And this looks like an old farmer's market. Go ahead and clean this out. Not much here. Nothing there. Go ahead and get that in a minute. So these all burnt down, it looks like. Almost out on my my torch. It's going out. And there it goes. Stupid thing. Well, I got a few extras, so, and I don't really want to wait till daylight, so let's try and clear this place out. It's very disconcerting to see a deceased person in the corner. Get out of there. Okay. That was awkward. See, this is burnt. No, I don't remember there being so many burned down buildings. Got a church. Dabble dabble. Looks like it was a Catholic church. Yeah, I read about all the candles, but somebody left the matches. Oh man, I haven't seen one of these in forever. You would light a candle or light incense in remembrance of your loved ones. I used to do that when I was little. And you had to pay to do it, and my mom never wanted me. She would let me do it every once in a while, but not every time I went in to remember. You know, my great-grandfather, when he passed, he was my favorite person. Oh, got some newspapers up here. This is a nicely done little church. Island gardeners for island people grow local. Alrighty, and it's daytime. Go to graveyard. Pardon me. Just passing by. What's down here? Looks like a little park with a barbecue. Somebody left some wood. Here we go, cattails. That was the word I was looking for earlier. You really don't want to eat them in the winter though, because they do get woody and their stalk becomes very firm and more wood-like. Is there anything on the boat or in it? No. Ah, yes, another corpse. Okay, and you had nothing to give me. Oh, well, except for a crow feather. Alright, let's get back up here. I'm gonna kind of get closer to the road here. And there is our kind of portion of the map.
Wonder if I can drop any of this gear.
Alright, now I don't feel like I found a whole lot. Let's see. Any more clothes that I need to put away? Oh wait, no, I need to put that back on. Those can go in there. I'm gonna take that off and put this other one on. I may change the mittens. Okay, hold on. So, wear that. Wear this. Okay. So we are getting a good bit of warmth bonus. Alright. And let me take food that we have and put it in here. It's not a lot. Drop, 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 drop. And I don't know how I'm gonna organize this kitchen. I really don't. Go ahead and break that cardboard box down, get it out of the way. Just kind of want to make sure things are not in my way while I'm cleaning up. Put that there. I guess the piano can stay, as creepy as it is. Can I put this? That works. I kind of like the randomness of the rugs, but not completely. And we do have more beds. I only need one, so I'm gonna store the rest over here. At least that one can fall, yes. There we go. And let's get rid of these chairs.